we're in the field. They're gonna do their little tricks they like to do when we get here. So, come on. Wanna see who that is? Let's go see. Come on. Here's a perfect example of Olive being reluctant to go, and I have a choice. She's wearing a prong collar. A lot of people will be like, give her a correction. So what you do, I got to get over here to, you want to have a certain amount of slack. Ideally, you hold the leash in a certain manner. And, I would give her command and a quick snap. It's not to hurt her. It's just to give her a little, it's kind of like maybe someone poking you. Giving you a little poke. Hey, hey. I could do that. But if I did that, it also, there's no reason for me to do it. Why? Because I'm impatient? No, I can be patient. I could do it another way. I've come. Yes, good girl, yes. All right, let's go. Come on. So just that. Now, if she does it again, which she may, because in her mind, she wants to just hang out. She wants to just sit here. And we do that a lot. So I don't blame her. It's like, hey, it's part of what we do when we come here. But my goal was to get her to move a little closer so I can get near that, so Max can see that person or whatever at a safe distance. But she's going to do that, so Max, come. See you later, Olive. I've come. Yes, it's my good girl. So what am I doing there? I turned her reluctantness to come with me willingly into a little training session. That's okay. That's how my training gets implemented with these two. I don't come out and be like, I'm gonna do half hour rigorous, training. I mean, I'm not knocking that. That's good if that works for you and that works for your schedule. But what works best for me with these two is I take them for our normal routine walks. Do everything we normally would do, and any other dog would do, any other person would do with their dogs. But when I get the opportunities to implement any training exercise, because that's the whole point, you do these training exercises, it's not so that you can go in your backyard or in a quiet room somewhere and just keep doing, training exercises and see how good my dog is, No, that's it. It's got to be in the real world. So we got two people walking by. Olive knows there's a dog over there. There's all this grassy field. She could take off. She could be like, oh, I'm free. Let me go run and sniff. She could do all that. And I'm not telling her to stay right there. That's not a command. That's her choosing to do that. She's choosing to do that because of the relationship we have. Now, can I do this with Max right now because of his body language? Absolutely not. I'm not letting go of that. That would be a dumb move if I threw this leash down because of the way Max is looking, his body language. I know what Max is capable of. But there's a good chance, too, that Max is at a safe distance where he would choose not to even move. But I'm not going to take that chance with him. There's no reason to. This one probably can't run fast enough. I could probably catch her if she started running somewhere. Girl, Olive. Yes. Even if the dog's not doing a particular training exercise, it's a very important thing people miss. We don't have to be doing any training exercise at all. We're just standing here, doing nothing. Letting her do what she wants to do, to an extent, and letting Max do what he wants to do. What I mean by that is they can look around, they can focus on whatever they want, and whatever. She could sit, she could lay, she could stand on her head if she likes. Max can do the same thing. But what you're looking for, does anybody know what I'm looking for right now? Yes! It's that check-in. When they check in, you reward them. Yes! It doesn't have to be treats. Yes, good boy. See, Max checked in. And that's how you do it. Oh, down. Yes, good girl, good girl. What's my reward for that? This. Yes, good girl, yes. That was my initial reward, but because they're doing so well right now, I'll give her a little snack. Took a couple over there for Maxie. All right. I just gave them a little treat. Just because. It wasn't because, I had to do that in order to get them to do their command or whatever it is they were willing doing on their own. It was just a little extra reward to reinforce that good performance that they just did without me telling them. What you see them doing right now is their choice. My choice was originally to walk a little closer to that. I wanted to get a little closer, to that, to be more of like a neutral. We were kind of, on the other side. So no, that's not fair. That dog was far away. So I wanted to get closer, but they chose to sit down here. And since that's what they chose to do, and there's nothing wrong with this, and this is what we do when we come here a lot anyway, I can't fault them. They're probably thinking like, hey, let's go pick our spot that we just do nothing at and observe. So believe it or not, I could be walking right now 15, 20 minutes. They'll be like all that and everything. But this is going to do so much more for them when we get home.